Jeff's outlook on the rural area that the train is passing through is that it is an optimistic, more generous in spirit view from the businessman, who then glances away from Jeff back to his focusing on his newspaper. In a disinterested way, the businessman takes his eye away from Jeff, looks at his newspaper and just mutters, if you believe that view, that generous view of the people, then you're dreaming. Jeff points out, well, the guy continues to read his paper, that there are a lot of crazies in the city, a lot of violence and corruption, this type of thing, all the type of stuff you associate with big city life. They can be dangerous places. Doesn't that get to you? Jeff says to the businessman, living in a place like that rather than somewhere that we can see here out the window. And the businessman looks up from his paper. And you think that's the answer? He flicks his head to outside the window as they pass wasteland, small shacks, broken down buildings, lots of unruly grass and telegraph poles. As a matter of fact, I do, says Jeff with apparent insight, not being easily shaken from his sanguine viewpoint. Jeff has a rather idealistic look in his eyes as he gazes out across the land, the buildings, the shacks, the small hamlets in the distance. He's got a look of longing. I think he wants to go there, he wants to be there rather than on the train. Jeff carries on speaking. It's a place where you know everybody. And everybody knows you. And people give you the time of day, instead of always looking out for number one. The businessman has a incredulous look on his face, as if Jeff is not really thinking straight. You you sound like?" The businessman addresses Jeff. "No, what?" says Jeff. "A damned fool writer," says the business guy, looking very directly at Jeff, almost in an accusatory type of way. The businessman continues, "A nipped in the bud, oh so sensitive, author of books. Probably never published," he says. Jeff looks a bit slightly appalled at this. His eyes get a bit wider. "Have I got you nailed?" the businessman says. "I have some stories being considered," says Jeff defensively.